Exclusive. I'm a boss, bitch. Say the word, my young nigga, take you off, bitch. I just came for the money. Set it off, bitch. Gotta go run up the bag. Can't be a house, bitch. Now what you bout, bitch?
Hey guys, today I'm doing a story time, which I'm so excited about. I live a crazy life that nobody really knows about because I've always been a low-key type of person. Like, I don't be having people in my business. I don't even really talk to that many people. So this would be a really cool video for you guys. I know that a lot of people were there and will probably like enjoy this story time. It all started back in 2016 when I was 16 years old. I lived in Arizona. For those of you who don't know, you know, I was getting into a lot of trouble. I was doing a lot of partying and just crazy wild shit, and my mama wasn't having that shit. Like, she was over it. Like, you know what, get your life. My mom started a new job as a travel nurse, meaning they kind of transfer her to different states or wherever she wants to go, really, where they need nurses to work. So my mom pitched the idea, let's move to Atlanta. Like, my dad has always lived in Atlanta. I was born in Atlanta, but I was raised in Arizona, so I would always come down here in the summertime to visit him. So my mom pitched this idea, like, oh, let's move out there, like trying to kind of kick it to me, like she wasn't trying to kick me the fuck out of there. So I'm like, okay, you know, that's cool. I just felt like if I was gonna leave, I was gonna leave with a motherfucking bang, okay? So I'm like, if I have to leave, can I throw a party? And my mom was like, yeah, I guess so, you know, not really thinking anything of it. So I'm like, so I hit up my two best friends, Raven and Leanna, and another one of our friends at the time, and we all was like, look, this party gotta be the shit, you know what I'm saying? We gotta have everything. So we sat down, and one of the girls made a flyer for us, and she put like all our pictures on it. It was dumb cute. I'm definitely gonna put the picture somewhere on the screen if I can find it. So we was like, what should we call this party? And you know, I'm like, ooh, let's call it Hennessy and Weed, which in Arizona, it was a lot of parties already called Hennessy and Weed. So they're like, nah, like we gotta do something crazy. So I'm like, So one of the girls was like, let's call it Pop That Pussy. And us being the little ratchet girls we were, was like, yes, like let's do it, let's call it that. So you guys, when this shit hit the internet, like I swear, it was going crazy. Like everybody was sharing it. Just saying like stupid shit like, oh, I can smell this party already. This is where all the thoughts gonna be. And we like, hell yeah, like let's get it popping. So yeah, we started promoting for the party like a good month or a few weeks in advance so that we could have everybody there. Like we was playing no games. So after that, we started to buy fruits and liquors to make like a jungle juice. I know that they call it hunch punch, whatever you call it. That's what we made, and we recorded it and put it on Facebook, like, come, y'all can have y'all drinks, like we about to turn up. And I'm telling you, this party's going crazy on the internet. Everybody's talking about it, everybody's saying they're coming. We had vodka gummy bears, you know, hunch punch. I think we just had shots, I don't remember. As the party's approaching, we're just trying to get everything together. One of my best friends, Leanna, she had got a speaker from somebody, I don't remember, but we moved all the furniture out of my living room, because y'all know how it be when people party. Like, they just act crazy. They don't give a fuck about your shit and it gets reckless. So I was like, we're gonna have to move this furniture. So we moved all the furniture from the living room to the garage, and we played the speaker, and we're like, okay, it's loud, you know, it's gonna be cool. Not thinking about how loud it was going to be just from the people there. Anyway, so we found a speaker, all the furniture moved out the living room. We was ready, like let's turn up. When I told my mom about the party, I told her, look, when we have this party, you need to stay in your room. Do not, no matter what, come out of this room, okay? Because we're gonna be getting ratchet out here, and I don't need you seeing it. I don't need you being a part of it. So I was like, stay in your room. On the flyer, I believe we put that the party started at 11. I think we put 10 on the flyer, knowing that black people can't be on time to nothing. We like, okay, we got time. Plus, I can't even be on time to nothing. I'm late to my own part. So we're upstairs getting ready. I believe, I'm just gonna say for example, because I don't remember. I believe the party started at 10. Somebody showed up at like 10:45. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I'm not ready, and you're dumb early for a party. Who does that? So I go downstairs and I'm like, yeah, you're gonna have to come back because we're not ready. Like, what are you doing? Bye. After old boy leaves, that was dumb early for no reason, it's another knock at the door. So I'm like, okay, somebody must be here ready to turn up. Why in the fuck did I open the door and my daddy was at the door? And I'm like, what are you doing here? He's like, we came to party with my little brother in his arms. I'm like, no, y'all didn't. Y'all gotta go. Like, no, this is not happening. And he's like, yeah, your mom told us about the party. Like, we finna turn up too. So I'm like, I'm pissed. Y'all remember, I'm 16. I'm pissed. I'm like, this nigga just came and ruined the whole party. Like, what the fuck? And so I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's a good idea. Whatever. So next, these two guys show up early as fuck. The first one's there. And they're like, do y'all have security? And we're like, damn, like, we didn't even think to have security because we were charging whatever amount for females, whatever amount for niggas. And I'm like, damn, we didn't even think of security. They're like, we could do security for you. You know, we'll make sure y'all get y'all money, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, okay, dumbass. So I'm like, yeah, okay, y'all could be security. People start coming. My aunt was there and she was guarding the stairs. She was making sure that nobody went upstairs that wasn't supposed to go upstairs. And, you know, the rest of us was just there to party, okay? So the party gets started. It's getting packed. It's dumb people coming. And, like, it got to be so many people there that you couldn't hear the music over the speakers. So it's like a dead, silent-ass party. Everybody got to whisper to hear the damn music. So it ended up that, like, people would just get real quiet to hear what song was playing and then just sing the whole damn song. And I do have a clip that I found I'm going to put right here. So as the party's going on, you know, I'm seeing all my friends come through. What's up, girl? Like, we turning up. And it was one girl that I was cool with. She had dated one of my exes. And she came up to me and she was like, girl, you invited so-and-so? And I'm like, who? That was my first love, but we was not together at the time. So I'm like, who? She like, so-and-so, he in the backyard. I'm like, why the fuck is he in the backyard? Like, no. So I go to the backyard and it's dark at this point. It's dark outside. And when I tell you my whole backyard was filled, like, I swear we had like little bushes and shit out there. All that shit was stomped on and everybody was in the backyard. So I put my flash on. I'm looking through the crowd like, where is this nigga? So I find him and I got the light in his face. And I'm like, what are you doing here? And he's looking like, obviously I had the light in his face, not realizing he wasn't going to be able to see me. So I turned the light off and he's like, oh yeah, I couldn't come to the party. I was like, I guess, or whatever. And he's like, nah, for real, to be honest, I ain't know this was your party till we got here. I was like, okay. So in the midst of us talking, this drunk ass nigga is just loud, like pushing me over and shit. I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga? I'm like, you gotta go, nigga. You gotta go. And he like, I ain't going nowhere. What the fuck? I'm like, oh. Now, let me tell y'all. My first love, everybody was scared of this nigga. I would tell niggas, like, I would tell my nigga, and they would be like, no, I'm sorry. So, I'm like, get this nigga out of my party. Like, telling my ex. And he charged at him, and then he stopped and was like, wait, what the fuck am I doing? I'm like, you're not my girl no more. And I was like, so this is how we gonna do it. As soon as that happened, my dad had came out and like scooped the nigga up and threw him out the party. I'm glad he was there at that point. Threw him out the party. So my mom goes around the party. Party's over. I'm like, oh! So I run to my dad. I'm like, my mom's telling everybody the party's over. And he's like, nah, the party ain't over. I'm like, party's not over. Everybody stay. Don't go, don't go. So we still partying. Everybody was turning up in the middle and they had pulled me to the middle. And I was like, hey, I was twerking. I'm gonna insert that clip too because I think I know where it is. If not, y'all just ain't gonna see the clip. But I was like, hey, it's twerking in the middle of the party or whatever. As the party's going on, like, you know, people are coming up to me asking me questions, like just conversating with me because it's my party. So I end up going to the front yard. It was a line of people paying to get in or whatever. And I seen this other nigga that I used to talk to. And I'm just like, what make y'all think y'all could come to my house at my party? Like, who invited y'all? He sees me and he's like, hey, like, what you doing here? I'm like, this is my house. This is my party. Like, He like, oh, for real? I'm like, yeah, you know, come in, enjoy yourself, whatever. So then I see this girl that I was beefing with at the time. We was friends, then we started beefing. And she comes up to me like, I don't want no problems with you. Like, can we squash this? Da 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 da. Which I didn't have a problem with doing, squashing beef. Like, what are we beefing for? But I just thought it was funny. Like, you came to my party. But anyway, y'all, let me just reiterate that my dad brought my 2-year-old brother to the party. Like, so it's a baby running around, it's drunk niggas everywhere, people's bringing bottles, like, oh my gosh, my shit was really lit, you guys. So throughout the party, the 2 guys that had asked to be security was like coming in the house, bringing me money. So I'm not really thinking too much about it. I'm like, okay, cool. Every time they bring me money, I put it in my mom room, you know, go back to partying. When the party was over, I realized that the amount of money we had made compared to the amount of people that were there, I'm like, something's not right. Which I ended up figuring out that them niggas was stealing the money, which I should have known. Like, that was dumb to let some random people be security and collect my money. Like, what the fuck was I thinking? But to be honest, I didn't even throw the party to make a profit. I threw the party to have fun. So it didn't matter too much to me, but I could have made a lot of money that party. Like, I was so irritated. A lot of people make assumptions about Arizona because they've never been there, but them niggas are crazy for no reason. And for some reason, every party in Arizona has to end in gunshots. So we are just partying, like, it's just a party. We partying, all of a sudden you hear gunshots, everybody runs out the house. So I guess at that point, party was over. Once everybody's out, I'm looking around like, bitch, it's bottles everywhere, it's guts. When everyone was entering for the party, we're telling them like, oh, it's Jello shots, vodka gummy bears in the refrigerator, grab one, get you some, whatever. When the party's over, I look in my fridge, bitch, my juice is gone. Somebody sat in there and ate my ice cream. All of my shit was gone, and I was pissed. Like, y'all motherfuckers really went in my fridge, ate my ice cream, drank all my juice, all of this, when I gave y'all shots and gummy bears and all this shit. Like, that's how y'all gonna repay me? They had me fucked up. The backyard was a freaking mess. It was horrible. But our party, I'm gonna say our party because we all contributed to it. Our party was freaking lit, bruh. We ended up having a part 2, 3, 4, and 5 for that party. I think I was only there for 2 or 3 out of 5 because I did move after the party. I didn't expect it to be as hectic as it was, but I definitely had a good time. And I'm thankful that my dad came, even though when he got there, I was like, what the fuck are you doing? But I don't know if I would have been able to handle the whole party without him being there. If you were there and you remember any of this crazy shit that I'm talking about, comment below. Tell me you were there, what you remember. You know, did you enjoy yourself? Did you go to part 2, 3, 4, 5? Just let me know, you guys, because that was epic. And I'm coming back one of these days to throw another one. Like, every time I would come visit, we'll be like, y'all thought we was finished? Part 2, part 3, like, it was lit, you guys. Let me know if you enjoyed this story time. I have 1,000 more to give you guys that I'm ready for. Don't forget to comment if you were there. Like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it a lot.